Alright, Dorothy Crane, where are you? Hopefully I didn't just backtrack. Oops, I took myself in the creepy place. My bad, gotta backtrack again. Don't mind me. Hehe. Okay, there we go. Hello, sir.
Good evening, sir. I'm Dr. Reed. I believe we're going to be colleagues.
Reed? Yes, I've been informed about your arrival. I'm Waverly Ackroyd. Welcome aboard, I suppose.
Does my arrival inconvenience you in some way, Dr. Ackroyd?
Let us just say
Sure
that I
seems
don't
like it.
particularly share Dr. Swansea's enthusiasm for hiring you. What we need here are reliable professionals, not overrated dabblers.
You're a dabbler, bitch. Rude.
If you have a problem with me, Dr. Ackroyd, please feel free to tell me.
Dr. Swansea has imposed your presence on this hospital without asking anyone's advice. The benefit of his position. But I don't agree with it.
I know we've never met before, but I believe this hospital could use all the help it can get. You will agree with that, I'm sure.
Oh, but I have heard about you, Dr. Reed. Of course, you can't say the same about me, since I have not wasted my time courting the press.
No need for such animosity.
There is no need for such animosity between us. Don't you think the epidemic is already enough to deal with?
That is one point we could agree on. And that is precisely why I want to be sure that you will be of help to this hospital, instead of a burden.
This guy's rude.
Tell me, Waverly, what do you think of Dr. Strickland's enthusiasm for his experimental research?
Strickland is playing with his patients' lives for pride and glory. Now that, sir, is unethical.
Are you thinking about something in particular?
Harvey Fiddick needs delicate surgery. I believe we should stick to the usual procedure, but my young colleague obviously disagrees.
What's he want to do?
And are you not afraid that your rivalry with Strickland may be blinding you?
Rivalry? I guess you could call it that. But I will never be childish enough to let my personal feelings affect my judgment.
Well, that's good to know.
Why do you wish to lead this surgery?
I strongly believe that Mr. Fiddick should not be butchered to test an unproven procedure.
Let's see.
I
trust
really
your
hope
judgment,
you're
why
right
not?
about this, Dr. Ackroyd. I'm trusting your judgment on this.
I'm not the kind of man who runs away from his responsibilities, Dr. Reed. There is no need for you to be looking over my shoulder.
Okay, let's see.
Since your tenure in this hospital is longer than mine, perhaps you can tell me more about this place.
Let's just say I'm tired of the carelessness around me. I have always respected the skills of Dr. Swansea, but over time his enthusiasm has become displaced.
Carelessness? Exactly what are you talking about?
We're here to save lives. The people who trust us are not volunteering for experimentation. They're here to be healed.
I don't intend to run any radical experiments.
I'm here to do
Doctor.
all of the experiments,
Even
actually.
if
I'm lying.
as any good practitioner should, express an interest in pushing the boundaries of medical research.
Modern medical methods were created through audacity and ego. But there are rules in our line of work, and they're here to protect our patients.
Alright, sir.
I don't know what you've heard about me, but I have already proved my value as a practitioner.
I don't question your skills, Dr. Reed, but your motive.
What?
Is it money,
Rude.
fame, or are you truly dedicated?
And what exactly is that supposed to mean?
I served in the war just like you. But unlike you, I did not use the wounded to play the modern sorcerer.
Be
Hey,
careful what you
quit being
insinuate,
rude.
Dr. Ackroyd.
I only want
Yeah,
you to
damn.
admit you
Ackroyd.
used those men to improve your theories.
Fuck you.
This is ridiculous. My blood transfusion technique saved many lives, and you know it.
You see? That is exactly what I hate about people like you. You avoid this kind of accusation instead of facing reality.
Oh, fuck you.
It seems you have bad memories of your military service.
I refuse to see this industrial slaughter as scientific progress. War only reveals the worst in men.
We can at least agree on something, Dr. Ackroyd.
Now I'm done
Thank you
talking
for
to
your
you.
time.
You're a dick.
We'll talk later.
Here you are.
Finally, you've returned, Doctor. Did you find anything of value?
Yes, nurse.
You've worked your first miracle, Doctor. Now, this patient here needs immediate treatment.
Duty calls. When the storm has passed, I'll show you how to mix the remedy yourself with the same basic ingredients.
Many thanks, Doctor. When you've finished, you ought to report to Dr. Swansea in his office.
I refuse.
He's been looking for you. Seemed pressing.
Okay.
Dr. Reed, may I help you?
I'll see you later, Nurse Crane.
There we go. Okay. Oh, hey. Perfect.
Good evening, Mr.
I was
Goswick.
wanting to help him
How are
anyways.
I'm okay.
Do you need any help?
I'm afraid I may, sir. I don't mean to be a burden.
Give
You are
medicine.
not a burden, sir. Healing you is my responsibility.
And you have my gratitude for that.
Tell me about
Tell me
yourself.
about yourself, Mr. Goswick.
I don't want to talk, Doctor.
What?
Admit it, Mortimer. Your mother had you hospitalized here because you tried to kill yourself.
Yes, it's true.
All right, then. This is the first time we've really shared information about your case. Shall we call this progress?
Call it what you want, Dr. Reed.
I will call it what I want. Thank you.
I have to go now, sir. But don't hesitate to contact me if you need any help.
I'm all right. Don't waste your time with me.
Alright, he's slightly better now,
Good
ma'am.
evening, Doctor. How is my son doing?
Goodbye, Mrs. Goswick.
You always knew the words to calm the children, Ellen. As for me, what a blundering idiot.
Do. Alright, here we are. Now where on earth is my office? Is this my office? It is. Swag. All right. Let's rest up. Okay. Cover this up. Okay. Nice. Nice. No. Nice. Look at me go. Okay. And now I don't think I have enough. Ooh, I want to do that next. I want to be sneaky. I want to have a shadow veil. That sounds swag-tastic. Nice. Neuralgia. Lost. Fatigue. Oh, it's so dramatic. Let's do some science things. Man. All right, there.
The flower's dying. It needs water.
Where am I supposed to get water at exactly? Aluminum powder. Nice. That makes me feel fancy. Ooh, I'm feeling very fancy right now. Now, where are you, sir? Oh, here we go. Okay.
Please, Jonathan, come in. Fascinating, is it not? In the last decade, so many mysteries have been brought to light with our microscopes. The human body.
I love how he's just
Biology's
playing with his skull.
penultimate
Like,
frontier.
whatever.
The more we explore its boundaries, the less we're able to trace a clear line between life and death. You, my friend, have a foot in both countries. The view must be vertiginous.
It's at least as
change
vertiginous as
controllers,
chatting
mine
about
was dying.
vampires with you, I would say.
This must be all so new to you. This area of town, the hospital, a brand new life. How stimulating it must be.
I wish I could share your enthusiasm, Dr. Swansea. but my condition defies scientific categorization. Undead? Unalive?
He sounds like Edward Cullen.
Immortality
Like he's like, I'm a
defies
monster.
logic.
I
have
can't
no
express my
soul.
thrill at this serendipitous turn of events. The
Right, tell
world's
me
most
that. He
eminent
doesn't sound like
specialist in
Edward.
blood transfusions, a vampire. One might say a gift from heaven.
Okay. Let's go with
There
I'm a
is an
living
absurd
paradox.
poetry to my situation. Physician, heal thyself.
Forgive me. I've been an admirer of your work for a long time, and now you are so much more than a brilliant physician. And please, call me Edgar.
Now I'm spooky. No need to apologize.
There
Let's
is
be
no need
nice.
to apologize, Edgar. You offered me sanctuary when I had none.
Very well. I have a task for you, Jonathan.
What is it?
Something that will require all your newfound skills.
Please, go on.
All two of
The
them?
Pembroke only survives through the generosity of our benefactors. Unfortunately, our main donor has found herself in a bit of a bind.
Oh
Now,
no.
if you could help her out...
A spokesman or politician is what you need. That's not my calling.
I'm a
And
doctor.
Until I come to understand what has happened to me, I require discretion.
Discretion is in order, Jonathan. Lady Ashbury has recently received rather indelicate correspondence that, if revealed, would jeopardize her position.
And you would like me to eradicate this threat?
By the soul,
Sounds
of
like a
course
party.
not. I would just like you to pay her a visit. Her ladyship is certainly near the tents outside, tending the sick. You can't miss her. Look for someone impossibly delicate.
Accepted. I'll see what kind of trouble Lady Ashbury is in.
I'm sure I can help. Alright. New hint available. Has been appointed as medic by mistake? Oopsie. Excuse me. That's not good. Hopefully that gave you guys enough time to like pause it in certain areas and read it. Alright, let's go talk to the hospital benefactor. Ooh, what's in the box? Hospital full. Please go back home. That's encouraging. Sorry, we're out of room, guys.
Disgust on every street corner. A daily routine.
Ooh, another box. Nice. Alright,
Good
let's see.
evening.
Is there more
Good
info?
evening, Doctor. Still trying to save lives?
Always.
Why do you have such a mediocre reputation among your colleagues?
Spill the tea, Milton.
Fuck them. Nobody knows the horrors I've seen since working here. This city was sick long before the epidemic, Dr. Reed.
I know it's a difficult task, but correct me if I'm wrong. Is this not the job you are paid to do?
I've seen babies left to die while their brothers were properly fed. Underage girls and boys sold to all manner of perverts.
Well, that's
I'm
so
sorry, I
depressing.
don't know what to say.
Yeah, exactly. We lack words. So excuse me if I don't look
Sorry,
on
guys,
the
I
bright
was getting
side
a
of
drink.
life.
Alright, let's see.
Have you heard of any underhand dealings going on in this hospital?
There are a lot of secrets round here. I'm not surprised someone tried to make money from them.
What kind of secrets?
I'm not in the gossip business, Dr.
Come
Reed.
on, give me the tea.
If you want to know more, you better talk to Harriet Jones. She's the eldest patient here.
Let's see.
I'd like to see your goods.
Wise choice, Dr. Reed. A reliable gun is what everybody needs these days.
Let's see. Okay. There we go. All right. Sorry, guys. Hold on. Alright, sorry, I had to itch my ears. Alright, Milton. Now let's talk to you, Mr.
Good
Murderer.
evening, Dr. Tibbets.
I thought last time.
Dr. Reed, any good news to share?
I wouldn't call it good news.
Have you heard of any underhand dealings going on in this hospital?
Spill the
I
tea.
have no time for such triviality, my dear colleague. We're here to save lives.
I don't know, man. You killed that one guy.
Corcoran, I want you to tell me about Mr. Connor. How did he die? What happened?
He was my patient. He died because of my mistake. That's the blunt truth.
What was the nature of the mistake?
It was a twofold error. My diagnosis was wrong, and the administered dosage was too strong.
You killed him.
Who was this patient?
I don't know. Some sick man from the docks, maybe a fisherman. I had no time to talk with him. No one claimed the body.
Why
you need
not
to stop practicing,
Are
homicides.
you mad? I killed that man, I admit it, and it won't happen again. I have saved so many lives since then.
Well, I've got my eye on you.
Do you need any medical assistance yourself, Doctor?
Come on, don't be ridiculous, dear colleague.
Okay, whatever
Goodbye,
you say.
Dr. Tibbets.
And I thought last summer's epidemic was difficult.
Ooh, more goodies. Hell yeah. I'm gonna make so much medicine.
The flu took my dear wife, Emily. I take comfort knowing we'll soon be together again.
Mr. Rainfield, that's no way to talk. You're in good hands here, and we'll be up again soon enough. Now do me a kindness and get some sleep. I'll be back round later.
Your words are kind, the blessings of an angel. You're the sweet, sweet Lady of Mercy.
Good evening, Dr. Reed. It's a
Hello,
pleasure to
lady.
see you again.
Look at you with your
You
pretty
seem
eyes.
surprised. Dr. Swansea has brought me up to speed concerning your recent appointment to Pembroke Hospital.
Okay.
You're a vamp. The lady who saved me that night, before vanishing into thin air.
Indeed.
I remember you from the pub with Dr. Swansea.
Indeed. Allow me to introduce myself formally this time. My name is Lady Ashbury. I remember you well, in spite of the brevity of our encounter.
Let's see.
Apologies. You've taken me by surprise. I'm very happy to see you.
The pleasure is mine, Doctor.
I hope you're more disposed to answer my questions now.
You must have countless questions.
You're
but
damn
a rather
right
urgent
I
matter
do.
first. Swansea has explained. My cover, if you prefer, has been compromised.
By what? What happened?
Have any of the patients given you trouble?
These poor souls have so little left to live for. I do my best to ease their pain.
I believe you. Why not?
The world would be a better place if it were cared for by women like you.
You make me blush. I am simply a necessary evil.
Pardon my boldness, your ladyship, but I have questions concerning this condition we share.
As a
Give me
newborn,
answers, please.
your hunger for answers is rivaled only by your thirst for blood. But the questions need wait.
No.
I'm a scientist. My trade is in the deciphering of mysteries, and I need information to feed my mind.
I will gladly
I will
answer
go
every
crazy.
question you have, but first, prove yourself capable of resolving my predicament without eating the culprit.
I will do my best. I generally try not to eat people.
Dr. Swansea has commissioned me to be your agent in this matter. You could start by explaining what's amiss.
These past insufferable weeks, I've been the victim of extortion.
Well, that's
I've made a
messed up.
first payment, but the blackmailer grows greedy. I must refuse his most recent demands.
Who would be so foolish as to threaten you? A kindred spirit.
Even if it were the case, and I highly doubt it, a vampire would have asked for something more valuable than money. My suspicions
I don't know. What's
lean
more
toward
valuable
a
than money?
patient or their family.
Well, let's see.
What are your expectations? Please be precise.
As the newly appointed surgeon of this hospital, you are in an excellent position to ask innocent questions and deftly learn the identity of my blackmailer.
Okay. Please continue.
Please continue. Every detail is essential. I'm your man.
My embarrassment in this matter is eclipsed only by my shame at having put the hospital at risk. The threat from our
I believe in
anonymous
you, lady.
scoundrel is clear. A list of dates. My
A list of
visits
dates?
coinciding with the dates of suspicious patient deaths due to massive blood loss.
I'll take care of it.
I'll take care of it. Do you know where I should start?
If that was the case, I'd settle the matter myself. You could talk to our local gossip, Harriet Jones. Not a pin drops here without her hearing about it.
I love gossip.
I'll meet that woman now.
My life, as others know, is in your hands, Dr. Reed. I'm sure of your discretion, but I do fear your powers of persuasion will be put to the test.
I am
When
persuasive
this
as
is
hell. What do you
resolved,
mean?
I'll be your obligé. I'll answer all questions in regards of your condition.
Alright. Talk to Harriet.
If only I were young again. Just a dozen years.
Ooh, more goodies. Alright, where you at, Harriet?
My blood and...
Good evening, Miss Howcroft. How are you tonight?
I need blood, Doctor. Warm, rich, vibrant blood.
Have you heard of any blackmailing going on within these walls?
I have no time for mortal games. My secrets are beyond their comprehension, Dr. Reed.
Whatever you say, lady.
Tell me, Thelma, why do you feel so attached to Mr. Elwood? Why him?
I'm not sure, Doctor. I think we have a bond of some sort. We've both suffered so much. He's the only mortal I find interesting.
Oh, look at you guys being in love.
Do you plan to make him a vampire too?
Of course not. How could I inflict my curse on anybody else? I'm not that cruel, Doctor.
Are you in love?
Would you say you and Mr. Elwood are romantically involved?
No. No, Thomas is a delicate soul. Even though he disguises it. But I am not the woman he needs. No, for I am a vampire, Doctor.
Well, I believe
Do you require
Velma.
my services, Miss Howcroft?
I have no need for your medicine, Dr. Reed. Blood is the only drug I need.
Whatever you
I'll leave
say.
you, Mistress of the Dark, to your nocturnal activities.
Simpletons, these nurses. Bred with no respect.
There she is. Okay.
What?
Hello,
What is
old
this?
lady.
Who are you?
I'm the,
Get out of my
I'm the new
room.
doctor.
There's no need for alarm, madam. I'm Dr. Reed, the new surgeon.
Preposterous. Dr. Reed, you say? I don't want some bumbling intern.
Look at how old I
Where's
look.
Dr.
You're gonna
Swanson?
call me an intern?
Please, calm down, madam. I assure you that I am highly qualified. I'm just back from war duty.
How brave.
I'm
Threatening an
not
old
threatening
defenseless
anybody.
woman.
You
know how
crazy
long I've
old
been
bat.
a patient here? You've picked the wrong fight. I'm Harriet Jones.
Harriet Jones. Indeed. I've been meaning to have a chat with you. You know what goes on here better than any other patient, I gather.
Oh, better than any patient, nurse, or doctor. I've seen so many vile undertakings.
I heard there have been some despicable goings-on. Was there a case of blackmail?
Blackmail? Wait. You're investigating something.
Maybe.
This
Maybe
isn't
not.
a social call. One of those incompetent cunts slit a poor sod's vein.
What?
If I didn't know better, Miss Jones, I'd be inclined to say you enjoy this type of idle gossip.
God's honest truth, Doctor. It's just the way it is here. Most of these bitches would let you freeze to death before getting you a blanket.
What?
You seem to know more about the goings-on here than anyone else. Beware, Miss Jones, in case suspicion should fall on you.
That's it. Blame the old and infirm. I see
I
those
will.
little bitches' greedy little eyes. Just waiting for me to pop off they are.
Well, maybe you have money.
I assure you, madam, this is not an investigation into a possible medical error.
Debauchery, then? Nurses Crane, Hawkins,
Debauchery?
Brannigan's. Oh, so all of them. They can't keep their legs shut. I've seen them scratching slutty sores.
Really? Well,
Wow,
if you
this
have
lady's really
irrefutable
foul.
proof, I'll not have the staff behaving in such a manner here.
This is your business, Doctor, not mine. But I swear one of the nurses is
Tell me.
cavorting with some man on hospital hours.
Thank you for your time, Miss Jones. You've given me something to go on. See you on the next round.
I've been enlightened. So I guess I was lighting a candle. Find Nurse Pippa Hawkins. Okay, hold on, let me... Small bag of junk. Nice.
The patients and staff might know something. I'll start my investigation with them. Good evening, Mr. Elwood.
Evening, Dr. Reed.
How you doing, bud?
Soldier, do you need assistance?
I'm fine. Just do something for this pain, will you? That's all I'm asking.
Okay, let's
Have
see.
you heard rumors of underhand dealings in the hospital?
If you want to know what's going on here, you better talk to Miss Jones.
Will
She
do.
knows everything. Especially what she shouldn't.
Bye.
Goodbye for now, Mr. Elwood.
Damn. The pain. It's here again.
Okay, you were exactly
Good
who I
evening,
needed.
Nurse Hawkins.
Good evening, Dr. Reed.
Strange man.
What can you
visiting.
tell me about the strange man visiting one of the nurses during her shift?
Let me guess. You spoke with that old shrew, Harriet Jones. Do not pay attention to her, Doctor. She's full of fanciful tales.
I love fanciful tales.
No matter how you feel about her, Miss Jones deserves our help.
Who says I don't care for her? Hate is what keeps that old crone alive.
I love hate.
She could have been telling the truth about the mysterious man.
That old witch will end up in hell soon enough. Who cares if a nurse finds some happiness where she can?
Well... Oh, shit.
Goodbye, Nurse Hawkins.
Let's see. I'm finding so many goodies.
Apologize when you're feeling better.
Good evening, Dr. Strickland.
And good evening to you, Dr. Reed. Can I be of any help?
What do you think of Dr. Ackroyd's aversion to modern medical methods?
It's a shame he's so narrow-minded. Dr. Swansea taught me that science is about exploring uncharted territory. I'm convinced that's true.
With the influenza
but you'd be
and all
fucking
that's
people
going
up.
on, you should put your differences aside, don't you think? Why is it so difficult to work together?
I believe that if Dr. Ackroyd had been the one to discover the transfusion process, he would be the first to recommend its use.
So you believe it's just a question of jealousy and pride?
Dr. Ackroyd is as proud as he is blinded by his obsolete concept of medical science.
Well then, sir. Oops.
Tell me, Thoreau, what's the real cause of your dislike for Dr. Ackroyd?
He refuses to
love
admit
gossip.
that your blood transfusion technique is the only way to save Mr. Fiddick. I'm convinced we must use it.
What Dr. Ackroyd really said is that you lack the skill to perform this operation efficiently. Is there anything you have to say about this?
It's a false conceit. Dr. Ackroyd secretly envies your reputation. His jealousy blinds him. I'm not the real target here.
Well, what about your techniques,
Tell
my
me
guy?
more about your willingness to experiment with new medical techniques.
Harvey Fiddick is a patient suffering from a severe injury that could cripple him if not treated correctly. I'm convinced your blood transfusion technique could help him.
What is it you really want? To save him, or to prove your point?
Fair question. I want nothing but to save my patient, Dr. Reed. Especially since I know Mr. Fiddick's story.
Well, tell me his
Tell
story,
me Mr.
then.
Fiddick's story.
Our first diagnosis was compromised because Mr. Fiddick lied to us about the real origin of his injury. He first claimed it was an accident.
But why would he hide such crucial information from us?
Because he is a proud father. Ashamed of putting his children at risk because of his own negligence.
Okay, hold on.
This personal involvement could also appear to be a lack of impartiality. You must know that a good surgeon must remain neutral.
I agree. But that does not excuse Dr. Ackroyd's behavior. A man who did not even take time to converse with his patient.
Do you think keeping his distance
I don't
was a
like
mistake?
conversing with
All
the
I know is
patients.
that I'm taking care of human beings with desires, hopes, and fears. Not some biological machine comprised of blood, bones, and flesh.
Well, I mean, they are also that. I mean, right? I mean, last I knew.
Goodbye, Dr. Strickland.
I'm alright. Don't waste your time on me.
Alright, where are you at, nurses? Hey, Clay, have some medicine.
Gee.
Good evening, Mr. Cox.
Dr. Reed. Still working at night, I see. I like that.
And why is that?
People who don't sleep at night always seem more alive to me. More interesting.
Well, I'm actually undead.
You're lucky to be alive, Mr. Cox. I hope you're starting to take better care of yourself.
This place is full of sickness and decay. How could I get better in such a dump?
Hey now.
Consider yourself lucky that I'm treating all of my patients equally. But don't push your luck.
Don't play the innocent with me. I'm sure you have good reasons to act this way.
Yeah, because I'm the
also
doctor.
weaknesses that can be exploited.
Alright, let's see.
Do you ever think about that poor fellow I saw you push in the water?
The wound he gave me will make sure I don't forget him. It still fucking hurts.
Well,
Boss
yeah,
had cut me good.
he did it like two days ago.
That man was determined to murder you. You almost died.
What a surprise. The first time I met him, he nearly shit himself. Fucking coward. I guess revenge gives you balls.
Well, what did you do?
What did he want? Revenge?
I recently had to kill his brother. Poor arsehole thought it would be easy to return the favor.
Well, why did you do that?
Only the strongest survive, then. Survival at all costs. Is that all you think about?
I'm the toughest bastard you'll ever meet, Dr. Reed.
I don't know about
Give a
that.
fuck what you think of me.
Well, maybe you should. I'm just throwing it out there.
How is your hospitalization going, Mr. Cox?
This is a shitty place with shitty stuff.
Hey now. You're
As
rude
long as I'm
as hell.
treated all right, I'll be fine.
What's wrong with
What's
the staff?
wrong with the Pembroke staff?
That bastard you sent to bring me here, Milton. I thought he was going to break all my bones before I reached my bed.
I see. Any other smart comments?
The nurses aren't too ugly. Especially that foxy one, Nurse Crane. Pretty brunette, tough attitude.
I can't. I'm dead.
What's wrong with the hospital?
Come on, Dr. Reed. The place is a dump. Smelly, sad, and dirty.
But you're alive thanks to the efforts and dedication of the staff here, aren't you?
What are you expecting, a medal?
Yes.
I thought that saving lives was just part of the job. Must be an unsatisfactory profession at this time, I'm sure.
I mean, it wouldn't hurt you to say thanks. You know? Like, I don't think I'm asking a lot.
Have you heard of any underhand dealings going on in the hospital?
Blackmail? That's not my style. Too risky. The black market, though. Now that's where the money is.
Alright.
I'll leave you for now, Mr. Cox.
Jesus. I've never seen so many people dying at the same time.
Ooh, goodies. I needed to
Good
find
evening,
you.
Nurse Brannigan.
Good evening, Doctor.
Let's see.
Have you seen a strange man visiting any of the nurses here?
I've never heard of such a thing, Doctor.
Are you sure?
Do you know if any of the hospital staff have criminal backgrounds?
The people who work here all come from very different backgrounds, Doctor.
I'm not being
Just like the
judgy, I
patients.
promise.
I'm not familiar with all the staff yet. Perhaps you could help me.
Brilliant professionals, most of them. Dr. Swansea has a gift for recruiting talent.
Most of them. Is there a problem I should know about, nurse?
It would be inappropriate for me to speak ill of a colleague.
Then why mention it at all?
Goodbye, nurse. Call me if you need assistance.
So many days.
Alright, where you at, Dorothy?
And what of my own life?
going to reveal all your secrets to me.
Liar them, please, every last one of them.
Jeez, Harriet, relax.
Spare your obedience.
Alright, where are you at? Who are you, sir?
Please, sir. I need help bad.
What's going on?
I'm Blight,
What's
sir.
going on, sir?
Newton Blight. I've lost my mate. Can't find him anywhere.
I'm
Well,
Dr.
what
Jonathan Reed from the Pembroke Hospital. Please, calm down and give me more details.
Oswald and myself were both infantry, sir. We were en route for the hospital, but...
But what?
Well, we had a disagreement. And Oswald ran off towards the canal.
How long have you been searching for him?
I can't go there. Too many rats by the water. Fucking rats. Can't stand them since the war, sir. Can't stand them at all.
Don't be ashamed, Mr. Blight. Many soldiers who survived the trenches suffer from musophobia. I'll see what I can do for your friend.
Alright.
Do you
a
need medical
checkup?
attention, sir?
No thanks, sir. Unless you're able to get rid of every rat in London.
Hey, maybe I can.
What can you tell me about yourself?
I'm Oswald's best friend. We served in the same regiment, sir. We've taken care of each other since we came back from the front.
This is a dangerous part of town. What are you doing here?
We were looking for the Pembroke Hospital. We both need help.
I'll do what I can.
Treatment,
guy.
I mean. To get some sleep. Just need to feel better, sir.
Where's
Where
he at,
was
guy?
your friend the last time you saw him?
He went down by the canal. He didn't want to go to the hospital. I think he went to the sewers on purpose. So I couldn't go after him.
I have all
Alright,
the
I'll do what I
information I
can.
need for now. If I find anything out about your friend, I'll let you know as soon as I can.
Thank you, Dr. Reed.
You're welcome, guy. Now, where are you at, Dorothy? Where am I supposed to eavesdrop?
We've dodged death so many times. Oswald, you can't just die like this.
Come on, man. Oh, here we go.
You're
Alright,
sure
there we
you
go.
don't come back with me?
Nah, I have to see someone at the hospital.
Be careful. You look so bad they may keep you as a patient.
Fuck 'em. I don't like hospitals or doctors.
Well then, when you go back to Whitechapel, you may find this useful.
What is it?
A pass for a free medical exam by the best nurse available. Just read it.
I don't read well.
Just read
but
it
thank
aloud?
you, I
Like, what do you
guess.
mean? Alright, goodbye, whoever you are. Why am I retrieving the thug? Alright. He's hoping I don't die.
He's locked the door behind him. I need to find another way to follow him.
Well, let's see. It's spooky down here, let me tell you what.
This man has been savagely attacked and dragged to the floor.
I'm coming. I'm gonna kick your ass. How am I supposed to get down there? Hello? Who keeps saying that? Delicious. Love me some rat. Wow, yeah. Delicious. Sir Beast, where?
What sort of creature is this?
Ah, you bitch. Oh, I missed. Damn it. Come on, I've almost got you. Yeah.
Some voucher for a free checkup in Whitechapel. What is Nurse Crane up to?
Clearly,
I really
she's
must
trying
find
to
her.
help you. Alright guys, I think I'm going to end this video here. You know, like, comment, subscribe, all that exciting nonsense. Let me know what you'd like to see me do next. I'll do my best to oblige, and I'll see you guys for the next video. Bye!